Alright, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing another mukbang, and today we're going to be doing Sonic. I have a, whoa, oh my gosh, that'd be scary. I have a bunch of good stuff, so let's just get it all out and then we will start our mukbang. Okay, so to begin, I got this thing called an ocean water. It's really good. They have half price drinks right now too, so it's just so refreshing. Oh my gosh. It has like a hint of coconut in it. So good. Okay, so let's just see what we have in here. So, ooh, here are the chili cheese tots. Ooh, it comes with a fork. They went a little skimpy on the chili, but you know, it's okay, girl. Then I got a hot dog. This is the Chicago dog, I think. And then, ooh, I'm excited for these. These, ooh. Oh wow, these smell good. These are the Asian Zing wings, I think they're called. Yes, yes, yes. And then here, this is where all the fun is. I got the poppers. Don't worry, I'll lay it out all pretty. Oh, she did give me ranch. I didn't even ask, but she gave me it. Mozzarella sticks and onion rings. Oh my goodness. Ranch, marinara. Okay, nice. Give me both. I also have more ranch here just in case because I'm a ranch girl. Ooh, the wings are very like potent but very good smelling. Okay, got our thumbnail. So let's honestly just dive right in, guys. I am starving. I've been waiting for this so long. I had to go back to my school and sign this prom ticket thing to buy one. Wow. Wow. That is good. I'm going to try to smack less. I've never really even heard of that term before, smacking. My mom always tells me I chew like a cow, so I'm assuming that's what it means, so I'm gonna try not to do that. But it happens, it happens. So guys, I actually have a topic for today's mukbang. Chili cheese tots. I have such good tater tots here. So, the topic is going to be about finding happiness and how to stay happy, how to just wake up and be happy, or at least how I found out how that works. They have such good mozzarella sticks. They have good everything, guys. Just try Sonic. So, let's begin. So, when I was about kindergarten, first grade, my parents got a divorce. And from then, you know, I always had a good childhood. Never really thought much of it. It was like fine. There was no issue. But then when I started to approach like 13, 14 years old, I started to not really want to go to my Okay, so when that time period came, I started to not want to go to my dad's house. I was just becoming very like,
he was having girlfriends come over all the time, different people. They were always kind of like unstable, just wanting to have fun. Like not an environment for kids to be around. And then my dad also started to drink more. So and just some information on that. He is not a very fun drinker. He's very, you know, at first he can be kind of fun and like woohoo like that, you know, but then after it starts to kind of hit him, it really hits him. He just becomes unstable and emotional. In another video I can go more in depth about that, just life at my dad's house, but I have a general idea of what it was like. It was always stressful, always drama, always just not fun, ever. So it started to become like that. And I think there was probably a few instances where I told him, like, if you do this, I don't want to come. And, you know, he'd be like, oh, it's not even that bad. Because, you know, he would, like, black out drunk and forget that any of it even happened the next day. So, I started to dread going to his house. It was just so not fun. I felt like I had to take care of my little brother. I have a brother with the same dad, and we're 2 years apart. And yeah, I just felt like I would always have to take care of him, and it just wasn't fun, you know. Certain things would happen, like my dad would fall asleep and he would forget to like lock the door. And you know, that can't happen when you have 2 little kids in the house. We weren't little, but you know, it's not safe at all. So, situations like that. I won't speak much on the subject now, but if you guys want, I can do a later video on about it. Try a popper. So yeah, I started to really resent him. I didn't like going. And yeah, that was that. And then I think I stopped going for a little bit. I would always tell him I didn't feel good or something like that. And I would stay with my mom. And then at some point the courts got involved basically, and they had joint custody. I mean, they had joint custody the whole time, but there was like a ratio of days I'd be at my mom's house and then days I'd be at my dad's house. So I was not happy at all. I did not want to go to his house. I can't really remember how many days I was there. I was always at my mom's house for more, but I did not want to spend a single minute there. And the worst part is he knew that. He knew how much I didn't want to be there. But he forced me to go. Because the thing about my dad, my real dad, is he's like a very competitive person. He likes to be in power. He likes having control of everything. And I think the way he looked at it is if we stayed at our mom's house 100% of the time, then he kind of like won, you know? He won that battle. Just such a horrible way to think about it, but... And the way I think that he felt that way is because, guys, trust me, I asked him several times, like, please, just take me to my mom's, take me to my mom's. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here when you get drunk or when you just sit in your bed all day with your girlfriend. You know, I don't want that. And I would tell him that, and he would just be like, you know, it's not your decision. You're a kid. It's not your choice to make. Older people make it for you, so you don't have to. So, you know, it's never like he said, I want you to be here so I can spend time with you, or because I love you, or because you're my daughter. It was never anything like that. It was always because it's, excuse me, it's what I say, so it's what you do. That's always what it was with him. And I really hated that feeling of feeling forced to be somewhere I didn't want to be. I'll try this hot dog. Really good. Try an onion ring. Forgot about the onion rings. Their onion rings here are very sweet. To describe them, they use a sweet batter. This is a medium, you get a lot. So basically, since this story time isn't about that, I'll just sum it up briefly. At the age of 16, I stopped going altogether. And I'm almost 19 years old now, and I have not talked to him since that day I left. And it feels great to be of age where he doesn't have a say over me. He doesn't say that I have to go over there, you know. I'll have, you know, I get to choose whatever I want now. I never have to see him again if I don't want to. That's that. It's a great feeling, honestly. And if any of you guys are in that same boat, just know there's an end to it, and you will come of an age where you can leave and do whatever you want and never see them again. So, but in the moment, it feels like you're never going to escape. It's just like being in prison or locked up and just thinking there's never an end to it. So yeah, I can talk more about that situation another time, but that's just a brief overview of what I'm about to get into. So during the time, as you can imagine, I was very sad because I was separated away from my family to go live with this guy I didn't even want to be in contact with. And guys, first of all, I tried with him. I always try to give him so many chances, but it was the drinking. That was just the biggest problem. He could never stop drinking. And that for me was, he was a fine person, just with the way he was normally, kind of. He would still be controlling, but when he was drinking, it was just that much worse. So everything is amazing, guys. So yeah, I was very sad a lot of the time. Even though I was out of that situation, I was still finding myself to be sad and just remembering about it. Because I wasn't legally leaving his house. I just left, but you know, I was supposed to go there on those certain days still. So that was kind of always hanging over my head, that at any time I could be forced to go back there. So I never really felt truly free until probably he didn't contact me for months and months, which I don't say this in a bad way, but he has not contacted me for years and years. And I say that in a good way because, thank goodness, because I mean, I wouldn't speak to him. I would not. I feel nothing for him anymore. He really made 2-3 years of my life just complete, just horrible. It was not fun at all to be in a situation like that, where someone's so out of their mind and they won't let you leave. So yeah, I really feel nothing for him to this day, and I don't think I ever will, because, I mean, mentally I've forgiven him just for my sake, just so you know, so I don't hold on to it. But I mean, I'll never truly forgive him, if that makes any sense. I don't know. So basically, I'm gonna talk to you guys about how I found happiness and how I, you know, ended up loving life actually, and how that was a great lesson to teach me that life is very amazing and you have to make the most of it, because who knows what can happen. So I would kind of get in these depression funks where just out of nowhere I would become really sad. But then after I had been weeks away from him, it was a lot easier for me to be able to control my emotions and to tell myself that these are just negative thoughts coming over me, but they don't need to be there, you know? I don't have to have a negative mindset anymore. I can be happy because I'm free and I'm away from him and I'm away from all that. So once I was able to really control my thoughts and, you know, tell my mind that it's fine, don't think about that, don't let these negative thoughts just like overcome you, I really did start to become a happier person. And it's awesome to be in control of your mind, because when you are, it's just, nothing will get you down if you have that power over yourself. So that's how I started to get a hold of myself again. And honestly, guys, in those like first few moments, or, you know, weeks, whatever it was, of me starting to realize like how to be happy again, I like, even though I was only 16, I'm only 19 now, even like in that time, it's like I feel like I was restarting my life. Like I was getting a grip back on my life and learning how to not be sad anymore, and learning that life is such a beautiful thing and that, you know, you shouldn't take it for granted or even waste a single day of being sad. So yeah, that was really awesome. Just, it's like finding myself, kind of. It sounds so cliche, but when you're just stripped of your freedom and you feel like you're a prisoner to someone, it just, when you get that back, when you get it all back, it's just such a, it's a great feeling, honestly. Now, when I say he like made me treat me like a prisoner and blah blah blah, I just mean that he forced me to stay at his house. He never let me go to my mom's. That's what I mean by that. And we just never did anything there, so that's kind of what I mean by that. Okay, so another tip I have, or, you know, whatever, something that helped me through this, was making lists. I am someone that loves lists. I just love lists so much. They are amazing to me. So whenever I find myself becoming sad, I would make a list of what was making me sad. Because I think a lot of the time people with anxiety, depression, just general sadness, or sometimes in your head you're making it seem a lot worse than it really is. At least that was the case for me. So I would write down what was making me sad, and then something about seeing it all on paper and seeing that what you're sad about really isn't that big of a deal, at least for me it wasn't, that you really shouldn't obsess. Oh no, oh god, my white shorts. They really shouldn't obsess over little things, because in the bigger picture they won't matter. So yeah, making a list of the things that was making me sad would help me, because I'd be able to look at it and realize, you know, that's not really that big of a deal. I shouldn't be sad or stressed out or anything like that about it. And then other lists that also helped me were making like to-do lists. So to-do lists helped because, let me get some more ranch. Because I feel like when you feel, when you feel like you have a purpose in life, life is just so much better. So I would make lists, like a daily to-do list. So my list would consist of anything like clean my room, do my homework, or go to the store and buy more pencils that I need, or you know, something like that. Or maybe like, I don't know, dumb stuff. Go swimming. Who knows? I don't know. Because for me it helped a lot to keep myself busy so I wouldn't start to get sad. Because then my time was just occupied and I was always busy, never really thinking about that, and I was just always distracted from the fact that my brain was trying to become sad. So that for sure helped. And then another thing is to wake up early. This might not be like an everyday thing for you, but for me, Monday through Friday I go to school and I wake up at about 7:30, sometimes 6. On the weekends though, I wake up at 5 and 6, around there, 5 or 6, usually 5, because that way you just have so much more of your day left and so much more time to get things done. It's just awesome. So yeah, I like to wake up early on the weekend so I can get a head start at the day. Yeah, wake up early, guys. It's awesome. It changes a lot for me because it's a lot better than waking up at like 9 or 10 and then, you know, you already wasted like 4 or 5 of those hours that you could have been awake. I guess they put cheddar cheese instead in here. Oh my god. Let's see, what else helps? This is something I'm horrible at, but drinking lots of water and eating healthy. Clearly, I fail in that region. But definitely, guys, I exercise kind of, like, I'm not huge on it, but when I do, I feel so good. I feel so energized and just healthy and feeling like I can just tackle life and do whatever I need to do. So yeah, that definitely helps a lot. I got another one. So this is something I more so practice now. Because I haven't had that feeling of like just deep sadness for a long time. Like probably since I was like 16, because it was kind of easy for me to get back into the routine of things, because when you take out such a large part of your life, the negativity of it, and it goes away, it's like that just cancels out so much and your life already becomes so much happier. Let's try this. Man, pretty full, guys. Alright guys, so unfortunately I'm a blabbermouth and the camera turned off and I did not know. So I don't really know what it didn't get towards the end or how much, but I basically just talked about meditating and how amazing it is, I think it is, to vocally speak how thankful you are for everything and vocally speak what you would like to achieve in life, you know? I think it's good to put it out there. And yeah, I've been doing that lately and just talking about how thankful I am for everything and just simple things like the beautiful blue sky, or, you know, having a car, having a job, having a YouTube channel, all of you guys. Just stuff like that, just being thankful for the little stuff and just putting your life into proportion of what it could be like versus what it is like. So that's what I do all the time, and that whole situation with my dad really did teach me to put my life into proportion, and that it can always be worse than it is right now. So yeah, I guess that's just kind of the overall memo to my story. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know I'm a talker. I can talk all day long. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this mukbang, and like always, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!